Lesson 46, John chapter 10, verse 16. And other sheep I have which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they will hear my voice, and there will be one flock and one shepherd. Those other sheep are actually referring to Gentile believers, not of the fold of Israel. In other words, non Jews. Jesus said that he must bring these sheep also, who would also hear his voice. So, at the point when Jesus was talking to his disciples and ministering to primarily to the Jewish people, he gives a preview of what his intention is in the near future to bring in others, non Jewish, who are generally called Gentiles. The unity comes from the fact not that all the sheep are forced into one fold, as the picture shows, but that they are here and they answer and obey one shepherd. It is a unity of loyalty to Jesus Christ. That's why there are multiplicity of different churches and groups that study God's word and love Jesus, who are not all associated with one another, but they all have the commonality of serving the same Lord and God. Uh, Verses 17 and 18 go on to say, Therefore my Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down. I have power to take it again. This command I have received from my Father. So God the Father saw the beauty of character and self-sacrifice in God the Son, and he loved the Son all the more because of it. That's the idea there. In one sense, we can say that Jesus raised himself from the dead. He had the power to lay down his life, it says, and he had the power to take it up again. He's God. He can do that. Verses 19 through 21. Therefore, there was a division again among the Jews because of these sayings, and many of them said, He has a demon and is mad. Why do you listen to him? Others said, These are not the words of one who has a demon. Can a demon open the eyes of the blind? Jesus made such radical claims about himself that uh, people often divided over him. Verses 22 through 23. Now it was the feast of dedication in Jerusalem, and it was winter, and Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. This feast, also known as Hanukkah, celebrated the cleansing and rededication of the temple after 3 years of desecration by Antiochus Epiphanes, king of Syria, in 164 or 165 BC. Jesus does not seem to be teaching when the following confrontation starts in verses 24 and 25. He's just walking in the temple. Uh, then the Jews surrounded him and said to him, How long do you keep us in doubt? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly. Jesus answered them, I told you, and you do not believe. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. The sense here is that this was a hostile ambush as Jesus simply walked through the temple. The Jews wished to get him to declare himself king of the Jews, that they might accuse him to the Roman governor. And by it, they insinuated that all of the proofs he had formally given them of the divine mission were good for nothing. Jesus did not often specifically refer to himself among the Jews as the Christ or the Messiah. He did this because Messiah was a word with political and even military implications that Jesus wished to avoid while here on earth. Yet Jesus could rightly say, in many ways, I told you, and you do not believe. We'll stop right there for this lesson.